What's good, everybody? It's your boy Server Error 405, and this is once again the Final Four Sports program. And I am surrounded by the geniuses of sports. I can't do it by myself, so of course I always got to let a little bit extra in here. So we got a guest today, but we're going to go into our Final Four. We got next to me my co-host of Gorilla Booking. We got Joe Wolfgang. What's good, buddy?
I'm just praying that we just don't spit facts in here today.
We will spit a lot of facts, Joe. A lot of facts will be spit.
All right. And next up, we got the long-awaited return of Dior. What's good, buddy?
What's up, man? It's good to be back, brother. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, so I'm gonna keep it short. Let's get into it.
All right. And then next up, we got the man, the myth, the legend. We got Vondre. What's good, buddy?
I had a purpose before you had an opinion.
There it is.
Looking like Jalen Hurts, everybody. Jalen Hurts is live with us today. Special guest.
There it is right there. And last but not least, we have our special guest today, the man who had a very outrageous take in the server group chat earlier, which we'll discuss because we're going to get an NFL. This is J Star. What's good, my friend?
J Star, your current and defending fantasy league champion.
Yeah, okay. It's week one, retard. Just get over it. Anyways, we're gonna jump right in. We're gonna jump right into it. We got our NFL stuff on. J Star's got his NFL behind him. And it was a great opening week. A lot of different fucking shit happened. A lot of crazy stuff happened between the Eagles and Cowboys, the whole spitting thing before the game started. Dude gets kicked out, and then we got some a lot of lightning warnings. Was like three of them over the weekend.
Guys, don't even get me started on that shit.
It was a lot
until like 1 o'clock in the morning watching.
Game ain't go off until 1:30.
That's I feel bad for you guys on the East Coast, but there was just a lot of weird stuff. So I'm going to start with our guest, J Star. What was the game that stood out to you over the weekend? That's from Thursday all the way to Monday. What's the one game that stood out to you, and what one team looked most impressive to you?
Well, I'll definitely say this. Two games really stuck out to me. For one, my Jets, they lost, but they only lost by a field goal. And that's saying something, especially to a quarterback who was jaded by the Jets. So seeing them actually being contenders against a tough opponent like that, I have hope for the season. I'm not going to say they're going to make it to the Super Bowl like most other football fans would do, like Packer fans and stuff like that. But the Jets definitely surprised me this week with how they were slinging the rock and getting downfield. Justin Fields, new quarterback for us, got legs. We always needed a quarterback with legs because our O-line sucked. So it's nice to see that. And then the other game that really stuck out to me was the Chargers. Freaking Justin Herbert slinging that rock down the field like it's nothing. And you got Quentin Johnston, I believe, his wide receiver, just coming out of the blue. And then Keenan Allen, as old as he is, still pulling in targets the way he is. I like the way the Chargers and the Jets are looking this year.
Okay. What one team impressed you? What team impressed you?
Team-wise,
out of all the teams?
Chargers for sure.
Chargers did? Okay.
DR,
same thing. What you think?
No, I was gonna ask you if I sensed some shade in there with the Green Bay.
Oh yeah. I mean, we could talk about it for people who don't know if you're not in the circle. Well, this was in our group chat. Long story short, Tyler, shout out Tyler, who's a big Packer fan. Him and J Star had a few things to talk about. And Tyler's a big Packer fan. He's very excited. Packers look pretty good. They beat Detroit. And J Star, what was your opinion? I don't want to misquote you. What was your opinion? Because you did a little bit compared them to the Jets because that's your team. And and Tyler said that they were a young team and there's a lot of years to win. But how do you hear that?
So when I hear someone describe their team as a young team with room to grow and a chance to build on that foundation, what I hear is we're inexperienced. We need help. Send help. That's what I hear. And it's okay to say that your team sucks. It's okay. Then I got somebody throwing odds at me that they're favorites. So I had to tell them, if you're fourth favorite to be the best, then you should be insulted. You should be the best. If you're, in the words of the great Ricky Bobby, I put it in the server, if you ain't first, you're last. Simple as that. If anybody don't like that thing,
but you know the Packers don't suck though. They have a really good team.
Oh, listen, you know that's Tyler's hot button. You talk about his Packers, you know that's right underneath his skin.
So you're just trying to troll him more than
he's pulling a Dak Prescott. He rage baiting him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He waiting for Tyler to
He
spit on him.
definitely
He's just waiting
him.
for him to spit on him. That's all.
Yeah,
he also
he
in that case he rage baited
Tyler
Ian.
who got rage baited.
It was Ian.
Which is crazy.
It was
crazy.
Yeah. All right. So Dior, go ahead. Same thing. Who impressed you the most, and what game stood out to you?
Well, the game that's going to stand out to me always is going to be my Birds. You know what I'm saying? That was the first game of the season. Oh, you know. If I'm being biased, yeah. I mean, I think the game obviously that stood out to me the most is going to be my team. But I think that obviously the Ravens and Bills had that was probably one of the best games I've seen in a long time, and probably going to be a candidate for game of the year because that game was absolutely insane. I just think that there was a lot of hijinks involved with the Eagles game, and it being the season opener. A lot of it was just like, wow, what the hell's going on? You got the Jalen Carter ejection that immediately impacts the game. You got, AJ Brown and Smitty really not getting any targets. You got a bunch of like stuff going on. You got Saquon, who's pretty much shut down after the first half. And that wasn't expected. We expected, especially with Micah gone, for us to kind of cruise by the Cowboys, and that's not what happens. So that game was like insane to me. But man, when I say, let me just turn to that. The Ravens and the Bills. Okay, the final score 41-40. Like I said, game of the year candidate. High scoring game, came down to the wire. Derrick Henry put on a clinic. He looked like Saquon Barkley from last year. 169 yards, 2 touchdowns. Ultimately, though, lost the game for his team with a crucial late game fumble that allowed Josh Allen and the Bills to once again show their resiliency, complete a comeback in the late game scenario, overcoming a 15-point deficit in the fourth quarter. Josh Allen had almost 400 yards. I'm sick as a dog because I have Josh Allen as my starter for one of my fantasy leagues, and I have Dak Prescott as the backup for him. I have Dak Prescott as a starter in another one of my fantasy leagues, and I accidentally started Dak Prescott over Josh Allen and lost because I started Dak Prescott over Josh Allen by accident. So shouts out to Josh Allen, man. Shouts out to Josh Allen. Shouts out to that game. Shouts out to the Bills. They're looking really good. That's a scary team, but they look this way every year. So we'll see as it goes.
I turned the game off. I thought it was over. I started watching the Video Music Awards. And then I just go back. I'm like, wait a minute. 41-40? Wait, wasn't it just 40? What? But I have Derrick Henry in my fantasy. Field goal, he did pretty good for me, so I'm happy. Joe, what did you think? What's your standout and favorite game?
Obviously, I think everybody thinks the Baltimore Bills game is probably be one of the ones like what the fuck just happened, because I mean there were chants of MVP for Lamar Jackson in that stadium that night, and all of a sudden Josh Allen went. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of everybody picking Kansas City and Jalen Hurts walking by the TV and just going,
"Yup,"
and just fucking
I did
shut
that.
it down.
I did that.
He said, "Fuck, you do what it was." He just shut it the fuck down. But honestly, my game was the Chargers-Chiefs game. The reason being, the last good, accurate pass that Patrick Mahomes threw was to Cooper DeJean in the Super Bowl.
Real quick, J-Star, can you change the TV behind you? I don't want any copyright. There we go. Thank you. That's just no NFL copyright. Express written consent.
Yeah, we don't want that problem, man.
I don't want to strike on my shit. So go ahead. I'm sorry, Joe. Go ahead.
But it was literally the very last good pass that we saw Patrick Mahomes honestly throw was to Cooper DeJean in the Super Bowl getting picked sixth.
You got a touchdown. Hey, man, he look, Pat Mahomes threw a touchdown. Okay, here you go.
But no, really, honestly,
J-Star, just put anything on, bro. Turn the TV
I'm
off.
trying to get something
Put
Bro,
on
on right
BT
now.
or
my
something.
brother,
Not
turn it off.
don't put
you
nothing.
fucking crazy.
Don't put anything. Yeah, just leave it like that, bro.
Yeah, I was
What
trying
is
to get
that?
my shit back on.
They got fucking ads with
Yeah,
fucking
Them ads kill you, bro.
women's panties and shit.
Server's over here like, what the fuck is he got on that TV, man? Please don't get me mad.
I'm gonna have to fucking kick him from the fucking shit. I don't want to get another copyright. All right, or my first one.
offensively
All right.
offensively, Baltimore Ravens is probably the most put together offense out there right now. It's probably the most
Yeah.
put together offense between their fucking between their fucking. I mean, literally, the rush leader and the receiving leader right now are both Baltimore Ravens in Derrick Henry and Zay Flowers. So like
Okay.
they are still gonna be the team to beat. It was the mistakes that made Buffalo capitalize and win that game. But again, defensively, defense wins games. But the funniest part is, and this is what gets me the most, the best defensive leader is a New York Giant. Is a New York Giant. Bobby Okereke, or however you fucking say his name, Okereke.
Okereke.
Seven solo tackles, 9 assists.
Which is crazy because everyone
Against-
expected that out of like Abdul Carter or like,
Right,
someone like that.
that's what thank you. That's what I was trying to get at, is the fact that this guy out of nowhere's land is absolutely lighting up the Giants defense, and everybody thought it was going to be the first round stud Abdul Carter.
Are we really discussing the piss poor Giants right now? Is that what we're doing as Eagles fans, guys?
I mean,
Listen, we can
they're
sit
in
here
our
and make a whole. We can sit here and glaze
all
our
that.
birds. We can sit here and glaze our birds all day long because they are the reigning Super Bowl champions. But the thing is that we have to respect the game because that's what we're here for.
I
We
100%, I 100% hear what you're saying, bro. And that's gonna lead me into the next new segment on the podcast that is called "Who's Got Dre Bricked Up," and that involves the best player.
Excuse me.
Every
No,
week.
no Diddy for the people watching
All
at home.
Diddy,
No Diddy.
all Diddy. Resume,
Diddy.
no pause, no pause, all lube. You feel me?
This is already going off
who
the rail. I
got me
got
bricked
J-Star
up.
showing copyright material. We got Diddy
who's-
fucking sightings. This is
Who's got me foaming at the mouth? You know what I'm saying?
yo.
Who's got it? All right.
Who got it, my man?
Who got it?
That picture from a few
Got
years
it.
ago makes a lot more sense
I
now.
tell you this.
Yes.
Sir. You bringing up old.
Excuse me. Wait.
Keep the kayfabe alive.
Go get. Listen,
keep kayfabe
Dre.
alive.
You gotta go get the dildo and put it on your head.
I can't.
Please.
It's over there. I ain't getting up.
Put it on your head.
I ain't getting up.
When you
I ain't
say
getting
this.
up.
This was a good run, guys. This was a good run.
I ain't getting up. This is what's gonna get the show.
This is why I never came back.
Who's
It's my
got
fault.
Dre bricked up? I tell you who it is. It's Josh Allen. Josh Allen went out there. He went 33 for 46, 394, 2 in the air, 2 on the ground, 30 yards rushing. You don't get no bigger than that.
Year,
week
Dre.
one.
He does it
every year. And it's
year.
okay. But that's okay. It's okay. But you know who else showed up and don't get no love in the media and won't get no love in the media? Jalen motherfucking Hurts. Goes out there, doesn't get everybody in the offense involved because of the defense that they're actually stout with in Dallas. I know we talk shit about it because Michael Parsons ain't there. They just got Kenny Clark. That was it. Boom. But Trayvon Diggs and DeRon Bland played an amazing game on the defensive side of the ball. They literally shut down A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, who are two of the best. I think Devontae Smith is the best wide receiver too. Better than some of your wide receiver ones in the league. He could go on the Broncos and make them niggas superstars if he wanted to. Anyway, shut them two down. Forced us to go to other options like a Jahan Dotson, like a Darius Cooper, going to other people outside of our box. We get it to Dallas Goedert. We can give it to Will Shipley, A.J. Dillon. We can find ways to win because he is a winner.
Yeah.
You show me somebody else who gets his number 1 and number 2 targets locked up and he finds a way to win.
Yeah.
With his best defensive player out of the game for spitting.
Yeah.
You show me another person in the NFL and I give you $100.
Yeah, I mean, he
can't do it.
He really played a masterful game, and he played the one thing I want to highlight is that he played very responsible football. And I understand that people are going to spend more time highlighting the lack of involvement from AJ and Smitty, but it's really not a concern to me, you know, because for week one, guys like that, this is almost like an unofficial preseason. I mean, these guys didn't play all preseason. AJ Brown's been nursing a hamstring injury. He's been slowed down. So that might be a bit of a reason why he didn't get as many targets. He might not have been open. And honestly, like Dre said, the Cowboys do have a pretty good secondary. So they did lock those guys up. And Jalen went out there. He did it with his legs. He did it with Goddard. He did it with Jahan Dotson. He did it in a bunch of different ways. And that's why everyone is always pushing for him to be considered a top 5 quarterback, because when everything else fails, he's going to find a way to get you that dub every time.
Here's my agreement to the conversation. There was a distinct difference of the ball game in that game, Thursday Night Football, because what you guys are saying is absolutely true. But then you had on the opposite side, Dak Prescott putting on his own clinic.
Yeah.
But when the things got tough, he tried to throw things into a tight window against not his number for his number one, not for the number 3, not for the number 4, but only for his number 1 in CeeDee Lamb. And CeeDee Lamb dropped the ball multiple times when there was double coverage. He was diving for the ball. I'm not saying that those balls were not catchable, and it's not partially CeeDee Lamb's fault. But the point is that he couldn't do the check down. He had to go the distance. He had to always see the breakaway and always throw it into the tight window, which I'll give Dak Prescott credit where credit's due.
He was
he played and all those balls
bitches in there.
I'm gonna say this: all those balls were catchable.
Yeah.
CD had the same syndrome that Derrick Henry had, where he played a masterful game. I mean, he played an amazing game, but when it mattered, he fucked up, and that cost his team the game.
You can't like Dak is literally putting these balls in bread baskets, bro, and he's out there fumbling the bag. There's no better placement for him to get the ball to you in a clutch situation like that. You can't sell a bag like that if you're CeeDee Lamb. You can't.
Right, but the problem was in that scenario is that Dak wasn't checking down to the second, the third, the fourth to keep the ball moving, because all they had to do was get in the field goal range. They didn't have to. I mean,
they were down 4, so they had to score.
They had to score.
So let me just kind of shift here, because the one thing I noticed,
it'll become the Eagles podcast really quick.
That's what I'm saying. You 3 need to have your own little Eagles podcast, so we can do that. So here's the one thing you guys all of you, even J Star over there, you forget to mention the number 1 defense right now is the Denver Broncos. And how our offense didn't really look that great. Well, I should say Bo Nix didn't really look that great. But it's one game. It's kind of like what Dior said. It's like basically still preseason. You know, he played like a tiny bit, but he didn't have a great game. Our running game looked good. Sutton looked good. He made the most out of nothing. What's up, Dre? Are you gonna?
It's just a question. You said Broncos. You said Broncos got number 1?
They are the number 1 defense.
I'm looking at it right now.
They are the number 1 defense.
They are the number 1 defense.
Without question.
Yeah, who is though, Dre? Who you think?
Yeah, who do you think?
I mean, on display on Sunday, Green Bay. They shut down the best offense in NFL last year. They shut them down to 6 points.
No, they didn't. No,
they're top 10. Very
bottom.
I'm just saying the Broncos played the Titans. I'm just saying.
I mean, still.
True.
I mean,
you guys still let him score more than double digits, though.
Well, no, he didn't. They didn't even have a touchdown. All they had was field goals. They scored 12 points, and it was all field goals.
I know, but they scored 12 points. They held
they didn't allow any. They didn't allow anyone in the end zone, though.
No one scored a touchdown for them.
Bro, they literally held.
No,
Detroit
stop it.
Okay, but wait, but holding a team to all field goals is impressive. Like, we're not going to act.
Bro, they held the number 1 offense in the NFL to 6 points. You get one player and they can hold the entire team to 6 points.
Are you talking about Green Bay?
Yes.
So you think Green Bay has a better defense than the Broncos?
No.
Green Bay has
don't shrug. I'm asking you. Do you think?
Hold on.
That's insane. Like, what?
But again, Green Bay against Detroit is a lot different than you versus Tennessee.
But look at our defense. Our defense is still like the best in the league, regardless. Look who we have.
I'm not disagreeing.
Names is cool.
Listen,
names is cool and all, but
listen, I agree.
But I'm saying it's a
agree.
number one defense against a bust team.
Listen,
that's what I'm saying.
I
So
agree.
what? We still did what we're supposed to do.
Listen,
So if they scored a
agree.
touchdown, they say our defense is trash.
All right, so sir,
Look at the Steelers.
Right. You guys beat them 100%, right? But like this is Detroit we're talking about. Jameer
I'm not
Gibbs,
saying that's
David
not
Montgomery,
impressive, but
Jameson
I don't
Williams,
think they have a better
Amon-Ra
defense
St.
than the
Brown,
Broncos.
all at 6
We
points.
have the defensive corner.
You cannot. I agree with everyone in a sense or another. The fact is, you cannot say that they could or could not do something. They haven't played the Lions yet, so we don't know if they could do the same thing against the Lions. At the end of the day, yes, it is the Titans. Yes, they aren't the Lions, but at the end of the day, it is an NFL team. It's week 1. It's high stakes. It's high energy, and they did a good job containing the offense.
Get it, bro?
Exactly.
It's a rookie quarterback. It's Cam
Who had a
Ward.
lot of expectations coming in.
He's a freaking number 1 pick, dude.
Yeah. That's expectations.
Are you kidding me, bro? You're gonna tell me more impressive. Beating Cam Ward is more impressive than stopping.
I didn't say more impressive. I didn't say
Jared Goff is
I have to
what?
make a correction.
I don't care.
Goff, bro.
So
Goff was literally top 5 in MVP.
I don't care.
Last year.
I don't care. He's a fucking faker. He's ass to me.
Bro. So we're gonna give the Broncos credit for doing what they're supposed to do over the Packers.
Stats will give them credit.
You're
gonna see them all year do the same shit, bro. Who's the better cornerback in the league? Who's the better cornerback in the league?
Montgomery,
Who's better than Surtain?
St. Brown, and Jameson Williams.
Surtain is the PS2 is the best cornerback in
NFL.
What about Nick Benito? How's he doing?
Tell me who the wide receiver 1 is for Tennessee.
I think I need to make a correction for you, Andre.
Stop it.
Who's the wide receiver 1 for Tennessee?
PS2 will lock any receiver down in the league, bro.
I know, but who's the number 1?
Who cares?
Look at to make a difference.
Bondre, you got it mixed up.
I got it mixed up?
Yeah, because the Packers allowed 13 points in their game. I just checked the score. The team that you're thinking about that only allowed 6 points were the Washington Commanders.
My fault.
Which has a better defense right now. They actually played a lot better than the Packers.
I'm just saying, bro.
I mean, it's week by week, bro.
It's
played it way better.
That's not to say the Packers didn't play well.
No,
I'm saying I think they displayed a better defense by what they did.
Fuck no.
Holding the Titans to 4 field goals compared to holding the Lions to what they were at.
Our defense is good no matter who we play. We have the best
so
player.
Your defense is so good, but the whole thing is your team is not going to survive on defense alone.
Yes, it will. Why wouldn't it? The Ravens won a Super Bowl that way.
Defenses win games, bro.
Dude, the defense won the Super Bowl for the Ravens.
Eagles last year.
Defenses win games, but I get that part. But did you have any defensive touchdowns? Did you have pick sixes?
No one did. No one did in the whole league.
No, they did. Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
They did not.
Pick six. Who had a
no,
pick
they
six?
didn't. They didn't. Because I was watching Red Zone.
JJ McCarthy threw a pick six.
Okay, so yesterday. But as of Sunday, yeah. Okay. So I stand
corrected. one of the games,
that's still
I think one of the Packers
only
games
one?
still got picked up.
No one did
on
Sunday.
I'm not saying that's not bad, but I'm saying that your team defensively is number 1. We know this. You got the best corner in the league. Your defensive line is crushing it.
It is.
Now,
right.
We're not denying these facts.
Okay.
But the thing is that that's the only thing you got.
What are you talking about? Our offense, our
running
running game was good.
Y'all undercutting the Broncos, bro.
Yeah, I think you're undercutting the Packers. Are you fucking kidding me?
I think.
Do you know who plays on Detroit? Do you know who plays?
Is Tyler in blackface pretending to be Vondre right now? Like, what are you happening?
You locked up. I'm just gonna say this to you in the most confident way. You locked up Tony Pollard and Calvin Ridley. That's who you locked up.
Sertan will lock up anybody, bro. Sertan will lock up anybody. He'll lock up your guys too. He'll lock up your guys too, bro.
Hold up, bro. Hold up. PS2 is battle tested, bro. You act like this is his first year doing this.
Yeah.
It's Calvin fucking Ridley.
We've seen him lock down the best receivers in the league.
Who is he though?
Who?
He's the fucking best.
Calvin Ridley anymore?
He locks down everybody in the league,
He
dude.
locked
Yeah,
down
but
the
he
best
did. It's
receivers
the
out
start
here.
of the season, bro. Who you played?
He did it
Cam
last
Ward.
season. He did it like he's the
This
defensive
is a
fucking
new
player.
season, server. You can't talk about last year no more. That season don't
Wait a
exist.
minute.
That
What?
shit don't exist no
You're
more.
moving the
We're
That doesn't
talking
make
goalpost.
about
sense.
now.
Bro,
We're
all we
talking
have
about
goalpost.
now.
Dre,
We are
all
talking
we
about
have to
now.
go off of is last year and the first week. We don't have anything else to go off of. What are we supposed to look at?
Yeah,
You're talking
Surtain had a great
about a dude who
game
locked people up last year, and we're talking about
and
this
locked people
week
up on
Yeah,
this week.
okay. So he locked people up last year and he locked people up this week. I mean, why are you
Bro.
predicting that he's going to be
All right,
worse?
so he locks up Calvin Ridley. Woo, boo hoo. Okay,
Okay, he
they
did it.
lock up Jamison Williams, Sam Laporta, Amon Ross St. Brown, Jahmyr Gibbs, and David Montgomery, all better than any offensive player on the Titans by far. Are you getting what I'm
You're
saying?
basing this off of 1 week compared to a full battle-tested year that this man played.
I
That's
just said that they
crazy.
displayed a better defense because of
So
who they
looking-
locked up.
Defensive player of the year, by the way. But you know,
That's
So
that's
looking-
No, that's
perfectly
Jalen
fine.
Carter.
That's perfectly fine. You want a cookie for it?
Okay, so
Bro,
you want to
stop it.
look at who they locked up as far as the wide receivers, right?
Yes, yes. Did you pull up Tennessee? Did you pull them
I
up?
pulled up Tennessee, and
Let's
this
hear it.
and
We
I'm gonna
just
tell you-
named
I'm gonna-
everybody already.
Let's
And I'm
hear
going
it.
to tell
Let's hear
you.
it.
I'm going to tell you what I pulled up. All right, what I pulled up, because you can't get 6 sacks on a team that has a really good offensive line, right? When I looked up,
Tennessee does not have a good
Titans
offensive
offensive
line.
Tennessee
line
doesn't have a
ranking.
good line. What?
When I looked up the ranking, ESPN ranking says that they have them at the 5th overall for this season.
Okay.
So that they have the top 5 offensive line. So the fact that the Broncos got
So there's
6
a large gap in those top 5 then.
Yeah, honestly.
Well, they have to, but this is what I'm pulling up.
I mean, you
just
got,
so I can
you got
see
Jalen Hurts
everything.
playing picnics in the backfield
So
because
could
Dallas'
definitely
defensive
say-
line can't get past our offensive line. But yeah, I will tell you this. Yes, defensively stats. Total yards allowed for Denver Broncos is 113. They're first in the league with the least amount of yards allowed. Passing yards, 62. They only allowed 62 passing yards total against the Tennessee Titans, which means who the fuck was throwing that ball in Tennessee?
Fucking Ward. That's why.
A rookie.
He's a fucking rookie. You're supposed to do
all
that.
right. So how about we agree to disagree
Now,
on something?
their offensive
Hold on.
line allowed 6
How about
points.
that?
That's
Hold
on
on.
them.
Why would that
Hold
even
up.
be something to gloat
Pause.
about?
Time out.
Because they
How
have the
about-
best defense in the fucking league.
It's
period.
Cam Ward.
Wait a
Jay
minute,
Stark
wait
could
a
have went out
minute,
there and
wait a
thrown
minute.
for 70
Let's just
fucking
agree.
So
yards.
here's
How
the
about
flip
this?
side.
How about
If
this?
we would
Let's
have
agree
lost
to
the game
disagree.
and got cooked, then what would people say? What
You
would it
lost
say?
to
if the-
Cam Ward.
Right.
Let's
So then we'd
agree
be
to
eating
disagree.
fucking shit. But we
Let's
didn't.
agree to disagree
We
and
did
say-
what our
supposed to
defense
beat him.
supposed to do. We looked
Yeah.
impressive. It doesn't matter. We have to play every single week. It doesn't matter who we play. And then when we
All
play
right,
the
sir.
fucking teams that you think are better, which it doesn't say much because Tennessee is trash, but our defense
Bum.
fucking shined.
Keep in mind,
kept
the
our,
Eagles-
it
the Eagles
kept our
struggled.
team in the
The
fucking
Eagles
game.
struggled
You're
last
gonna
year against
find
the
out. I think you're
Panthers.
going to
Remember
find out.
that.
I think we find out this week with you all. I think we find out this week with y'all because Danny Dimes going for 3 tutties and acting like Peyton Manning 2.0 in the Colts is gonna fucking show you up.
I want to talk about him for a fucking second. By the way,
All right,
but
we got 6 minutes left. By the way. 6 minutes.
But with this situation, I just want to agree to disagree
We're
and
doing
say,
a
hey,
bonus
why don't we
episode
just
for
wait
boxing.
until this year's Denver Broncos defense is more battle tested and has more weight under its belt? I think that Server is correct. They are the best defense in the league. But now that you mentioned Danny Dimes, I just want to say this, okay? I want to say this to Chris Ballard. I want to say it to Shane Steichen. Do not fall for it, okay? Danny Dimes is tricking another desperate team into thinking that he is the future of their franchise. He will give you games like this. He will give you magical moments. He will get your hopes up, and he will let you down. I don't believe it. Not for a second. Sorry.
Yes, and it's another W for the Broncos. Okay, so that was a lot of football, a lot of stuff. We're going to have a lot of football to talk this whole year.
We're just boxing up in this thing around football.
Boxing real quick.
We're boxing. That's another great segue. We got we got 5 minutes left. We got the big fight Saturday night. And then me and Dre, we got the big bet. I got Canelo. He's got Crawford. I'm assuming J Star's got Crawford as well because I'm the only guy who's been picking Canelo. Oh, wait a minute, I forget.
J Star's
Wait a minute, I
Hispanic. He's
forgot.
not going to pick
Hold on,
against him.
I
He's
forgot.
Hispanic.
Oh, he's on my side. So J Star, why do you think Canelo's going to win?
Because he's Hispanic.
So not only being biased of Canelo being Hispanic, but in the past we've seen Canelo move up in weight and still not get knocked out by the heavier guy that he moved up to fight.
Right.
And take it to the distance. We've seen Crawford move up in weight and look sluggish and didn't really pull out, something that was supposed to be exciting, like automatically Crawford, So I'm thinking.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I like what he's saying. Let the man cook. Let him cook.
Listen, if I'm not mistaken, Crawford has to move up in weight to fight Canelo, correct?
Yeah, but what you're saying isn't true.
So, we've seen Crawford move up in weight before.
Sluggish my ass. He's fucking 40 and get out of my face, bro.
Listen, he's
undefeated. What are you talking about?
Yes, undefeated, but anytime he had to move up in weight to fight, he didn't look like
he
Crawford
won. Anytime he moved up, he won.
Right.
He never lost.
He
bro.
never lost. What do you mean? Every time he had to move up a weight, he won.
All right. Remember this day when I told you Canelo knocked.
Okay, we'll remember this day.
I don't think he's going to knock him out. I don't think he's going to knock him out. I don't think he's going to knock him out.
Are you high? If you're lucky,
what round?
If you're lucky, it'll go the distance.
High?
If you're lucky, it'll go the distance.
What
bro.
round?
Are you high? No. I just want to know, J Star. Are you high? Did you just say Canelo's going to knock out Crawford?
Canelo knocks out Crawford with an uppercut, 6th round.
Hey man,
server. He can't come back on the show. He's been boiling too much fabuloso in the motherfucking pot. He can't come back no more, dog. You got too much coquito in it.
I'm telling you right now.
All right, so we got 2:55 left. Joe, real quick prediction in the round if it's a knockout. Distance knockout.
It's gonna be Terence Crawford with a jab, with a fucking multi-spot jab. And he's gonna go
a jab.
And he's gonna go down
with a jab.
He's been hit harder by fucking other people, dude. Relax. With a jab. He's not gonna get knocked out with a jab. He's known for it. He's known for his chin, bro.
Move on. Let's move on.
He's known for his chin. Relax. You could go ahead, Dior. What do you think? We got go ahead.
All right, listen, man. Listen.
2 minutes.
Listen. We know that Canelo has power. We know he's adept to the counter punching. We know that he's durable. We've seen he has the best chin in boxing. We've seen him take punches from bigger guys. Yes. And we know about the body work. We know about the ring IQ. The problem, the footwork, the jab output, the stamina. All of these weaknesses could leave him vulnerable to a fighter like Crawford, who has exceptional ring IQ in addition to having power, having quickness, having defensive prowess, having accuracy, switch hitting, and need I mention the best jab in boxing, most dangerous one. So with me, I'm going to say titty picks, action flicks, magic tricks, Crawford in 6. Period.
Crawford in 6. All right, Dre. 1 minute and a half.
Look, man, we ain't ducking no smoke, man. You know it's bud season, bitch. We going down and we knocking him out in round 6. Easy too. Easy work at the office.
Okay.
Easy.
I think it's gonna be obviously Canelo, but decision. I think it's gonna go decision. I think it's gonna go full. Okay.
And if J Star's lucky, it'll be decision.
That's not. I can't see him knocking him out. I'd be surprised if he knocked him out.
What are you gonna do?
That would be a shock.
You know,
if there's a knockout on either.
That's sluggish. That's sluggish Crawford.
That's sluggish, huh?
Slow.
Hey, I'll tell you what.
Knocked out in 6, but it's going to be the wrong guy on the ground.
If Canelo knocks out Crawford in 6, Dior, Joe, and Vondre, you got to wear a Giants jersey for the whole year.
That's fun.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that was
all right. I just want to thank you guys for being a part of this. Like always, J Star, thank you for being here. Everyone, make sure to tell a friend about the podcast. Like, subscribe, comment, do all that fun stuff. Check out our other podcasts too. We'll see you guys next week. Enjoy the fight. Enjoy more football. Love sports. Bye, guys.
Bye, sports. Bye, guys.